In this video, I want to share with you 20 tips to help you use your iPhone more quickly and efficiently. And in light of this, that's all the intro that I'm going to include in this video. We're just going to get right on with it. When you take a screenshot, instead of tapping on it when it appears in the bottom left corner of your screen, simply tap and hold on the screenshot as soon as it lands there. Your phone will recognize this as a signal to open the share sheet, allowing you to share it immediately. This method also works if you take multiple screenshots in quick succession, as your phone will create a stack of screenshots, making it really quick to share them. Let's say that I've got a dentist appointment on October the 4th at 3 p.m. and I want to add it to my calendar. Instead of doing this manually, swipe down on your home screen to access Spotlight Search. In the search bar, type Dentist October 4th, 3 p.m. Your phone will recognize that you're looking to add a calendar entry, and you can simply tap the Add button to add it with the correct date and time. If you have the camera open and it's set to take a photo, but you suddenly realize that you want to take a video instead, you likely stop what you're doing, tap the video button, and then just pick up where you left off. There is a quicker way. Just tap and hold the shutter button. Your phone will immediately start recording a video instead of taking a photo. You can also swipe to the right to lock it into video recording mode. If you need to change something in the settings app on your phone but you can't remember where it is, don't worry. Instead of scrolling aimlessly, swipe down on your home screen to access Spotlight Search. Type in the name of the setting that you want to change, and your phone will show you a link that takes you directly to that specific page in the settings app. In fact, this one gets even better. If you type in something like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, you can enable or disable the feature directly from Spotlight Search. Let's say that there's someone that you contact regularly and you always use a specific method, like a video call through WhatsApp. Instead of opening the app, finding them and starting the call, you could create a quick dial and put it on your home screen. To do this, open the Shortcuts app and tap the plus button in the upper right corner. Tap Add Action, then choose Apps and select WhatsApp from the list. Scroll down and choose FaceTime. In the shortcuts, it will say FaceTime Call with a space to input a contact. Select the contact that you want to video call using WhatsApp, then tap Done twice to create the shortcut. Now, instead of starting the call from the Shortcuts app, tap and hold on the shortcut, choose Share, scroll down and select Add to Home Screen. Give it a name and press Add. You'll now have a tile on your home screen with the contact's name. Just tap it to start a video call with them on WhatsApp. Let's say that you want to quickly create a video tutorial of how to do something on your iPhone, which includes both screen capture and your voice. Open Settings and choose Control Center and make sure that screen recording is included in your Included Control section. Then go to the app that you would like to create the screen recording of, open Control Center, and instead of pressing the screen record button, tap and hold for a second. Notice down at the bottom, your microphone is most likely set to off. Tap this button to enable your microphone. You would then begin the screen recording by pressing the start button. You could then speak out loud and your phone will capture both the screen recording and your voice. Just remember that if you want to disable the microphone for any future screen recordings, you need to follow these steps to switch the microphone off. If you have a Mac and an iPhone that meet the continuity system requirements, you can make a mobile phone call on your Mac via your iPhone. To do this, both devices need to be signed in with the same Apple ID and have Wi-Fi turned on. On your iPhone, go to Settings, scroll down and choose Phone. Tap into Calls on Other Devices and ensure that this setting is enabled. Then choose the other devices that you want to allow calls to be made and received on. Then on your Mac, if you're browsing a website and you see a phone number, hover your cursor over it. You should see a phone icon, click on it to make a call via your iPhone through your Mac. I'm really passionate about productivity. Something else that I'm passionate about is education, which brings me nicely to the sponsor of today's video, Brilliant. Brilliant simplifies complex topics like maths, data analysis, programming, and AI, helping you learn by doing. So I've recently been learning about artificial intelligence and large language models, for example, and the platform had me chatting with a large language model because learning by playing with concepts like this is believed to be 6 times more effective than learning simply by watching a video. And the great thing is, Brilliant has thousands of lessons just like this across a wide range of topics. It helps build critical thinking skills through problem solving rather than mere memorization, allowing you to gain deeper knowledge and become a better thinker overall. And because of how convenient Brilliant is, you can learn at a pace and schedule that suits you. I've created my own daily learning habit with a spare 5 or 10 minutes every day, time that I probably would have spent doom scrolling anyway, so this feels like a much better use of my time. If this sounds good to you, you can enjoy everything that Brilliant has to offer for free for 30 days by visiting brilliant.org/properhonesttech or following the link in the description of this video, which also gets you a lifetime 20% off the premium account. So there's really no better time to join the more than 10 million existing members and take your knowledge to the next level. Quick notes are exactly what they sound like, notes that you quickly take to remind yourself of something which you might delete later. They're kind of like digital sticky notes. To set it up, go to Settings, then Control Center, and make sure that Quick Notes is added to your included controls. When you need to jot something down, swipe down to access Control Center and tap the Quick Notes button. A new blank Quick Note will be created for you to fill out. To revisit it later, open the Notes app, go to the main page, and you'll see a Quick Notes section at the top. You can keep working on the note, move it to another part of the Notes app, or delete it when you're done with it. If you have any text passage that you use often, like your home address, and you want to input it quickly into your phone, use a feature called Text Replacements. Open Settings, go to General, then choose Keyboard, and then Text Replacement. Press the plus button in the upper right corner. In the phrase selection, input the text that you want to insert, which in this case would be your home address. You might find it easier to write the address in a note first, and then copy and paste it here. In the shortcut section, type the shortcut. Each time that you input that shortcut, your home address will automatically be inserted. For example, you could use @HomeAdd as the shortcut. Press save, and now every time that you type @HomeAdd while typing, your home address will be automatically inserted. You can copy something on your iPhone, like a passage of text or a photo, and then paste it on your Mac or vice versa. To do this, you need to ensure that an important setting called handoff is enabled on all of your devices. To do this on your iPhone, open Settings, go to General and choose AirPlay and Handoff, and ensure that handoff is enabled. You would do the same thing on any other devices. Ensure that all of the devices are logged into the same Apple ID and that you have both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled on them, and you'll be able to do this automatically. Whilst typing on the keyboard, if you suddenly decide that you'd prefer to type one-handed, tap and hold the emoji button in the bottom left corner of the screen until you see this menu appear. Down at the bottom of the menu, you can either tap on the keyboard on the left to have a left-handed keyboard, or the one on the right to have a right-handed keyboard. The keyboard will shrink and shift over to the relevant side, making it much easier to type one-handed. Choose the keyboard in the middle to return back to normal. By the way, if you prefer to have content like this in a written format, there's a PDF version of this video complete with screenshots, and you can access it along with all other PDFs I've created, plus future ones, for just $5 a month, or by itself as a one-time payment. You can either scan the QR code that you can see on screen, or follow the link in the description of this video to learn more. While typing, tap and hold the spacebar, then move your thumb or finger around the screen. The keyboard transforms into a trackpad, letting you place your cursor precisely. If you tap the keyboard with another finger while you do this, you'll create a text selection, allowing you to quickly select a passage of text. If you have a compatible iPhone, you can copy text straight from an image. For instance, if you've taken a photo of a brochure, just tap and hold on the text in the image. You'll see the usual options like copy, select all, and lookup. Alternatively, you can tap the text icon in the bottom right corner of the photo to view all the text available for copying. If there's a link in the image, it will appear in the bottom left of the screen. Have you ever taken a photo of a book while you're out because you wanted to look up more information about it later? Instead of finding the photo and typing the book's name into Google, you can simply tap the information button at the bottom of the photo. If the book is recognized, you'll see a section that says Look Up Book. Tap on Book, and you'll either get more information on the web or be directed to the bookstore on your iPhone, where you can usually read a sample or buy a copy. Instead of having loads of apps scattered across the pages of your iPhone or having to go into the app library to find them, simply access Siri and say Open, followed by the name of the app. Your voice assistant will immediately open it for you. For example, you might say Open Settings, and it will open the Settings app. If you ever have to sign anything using your iPhone, you'll want to have your signature stored on your phone for quick access. To do this, open the Notes app and create a new note. Tap on the pen icon at the bottom of the screen, then tap the plus button at the bottom right. Press the Add Signature button, and you'll be taken straight to the new signature page. You can then turn your iPhone on its side and write your signature using your finger. Press the Done button in the upper right corner of the screen and your signature has been created. You can then choose the thickness of the signature line at the bottom and press Done. That will insert the signature into this note. If you don't want to sign at this moment, you can just delete the note, but importantly, your signature is now saved and you can automatically insert it every time that you need to. Let's say that you have loads of pages of apps on your iPhone and you'd prefer to hide some of them. This doesn't delete the apps, by the way, it just removes them from your home screen, making your home screen easier to navigate. Find a blank space on your home screen and tap and hold to enter jiggle mode. Tap the dots above the dock at the bottom of your screen. Deselect the page that you want to hide by tapping the checkbox underneath it. That page will be hidden from view. To reverse this, just follow the same steps. If you've ever had to input a verification code into a website, you probably know that you can do this automatically by tapping the button when it appears as a message. What you may not know is that if you go to Settings, then Passwords and choose Password Options, there's an option called Delete After Use. When enabled, your phone will automatically delete any text messages or emails that contain verification codes as soon as they've been used. To save yourself the headache of getting lost, download a map for offline use. Open the Maps app, tap your profile picture, then select Offline Maps. Choose Download New Map and use the search bar to select the area that you'd like to download. This works best if you type in the name of a town or city. Use the selection bars to define the specific area that you'd like to download, then simply press the download button. In apps like Safari or Settings, if you're several layers deep in a menu, just tap and hold the back button to choose the exact page that you'd like to go back to. So there you go, 20 productivity tips for the iPhone to help you use your iPhone faster and more efficiently. What do you think? Anything I should have included? Drop me a comment and let me know. And as ever, if you found this video useful, do please consider leaving me a like and subscribing to my channel for more content like this in the future. See you on the next video.